Welcome to the morally degenerate world of the Cockface Killer, a sexually frustrated mongoloid killing all perverts in his path. Satisfies the most perverted scopophile. I'll drink to that. So I'm going to review Goregasm. This is a sequel to Attack of the Cockface Killer, which I just reviewed. And I liked Attack of the Cockface Killer. I thought it was really good. A lot of fun. You know, for a super low budget made movie. It was pretty good. Goregasm is just way better. And finally, well, this one, it looks like a real movie. Where Cockface Killer, you know, it looked like a, you know, like a they got a video camera or some, you know, even maybe their phone, and they used it to make a movie. Here's the disc. Looks awesome. You see the killer on the disc. And the cover's really cool. I mean, if you're into this kind of stuff, it just makes you want to watch it. And I put it on, and yeah, you could just tell right away. Whatever they use like a real camera to film it. Looks like they got real actors. And they've expanded on the whole, you know, Cockface Killer universe, the mythos, the character, the town where he kills in. And there's this other entity, the Clam. This is like a violent women's group that wants to destroy all men. They're a big part in this. The two main characters are this guy Mark and his friend Pete. They work at a porn store. And Mark, he's with his girlfriend. They're about to have sex. And the Cockface Killer, you know, comes in and attacks, and they get away from him. I thought for sure, you know, he was gonna get them, but they get away. But it's pretty awesome. It's pretty funny because the Cockface Killer, he has a big dildo, a rubber penis, and he starts hitting the girl in the butt with it. That was funny. But they get away, and then the guy Mark, you know, he says, "Man, we got to stop this guy. We got to stop the face killer." So, you know, his friend, you know, it seems like he reluctantly agrees and doesn't really, you know, actually doesn't. I don't think he really does anything, but they're, you know, they say they're gonna go after him, and then the police come in, and the cop's name is Douglas Depschetz, and he's just a weirdo. He's a pervert, a jerk, really mean to his partner, this one girl. I don't know her name, but she was pretty good. She was like seemed to be the only sane person in the movie, the only straight person. The girls in the Clam, like one of them, he's got like a goatee. I think it's a woman pretending to be. First I thought, is that like a transvestite guy? But I think it was a woman. Then they like glued some hair onto her chin for a goatee, and then. I think it seems like the Cockface Killer kind of takes a back seat to all the goings on, and the Clam and the cops and the characters of Pete and Mark. But it is good. It's like I said, I liked Attack of the Cockface Killer. They've just gone leaps and bounds above what they did in that to this. And the special features, you know, you could see they had a crew, cameraman, the whole 9 yards for making a movie, and they did a great job. There's some parts that didn't make me laugh out loud. There's a part where they stab a girl, where the Cockface Killer stabs a girl, and then her genitals with his rubber penis, and they're like I mean, it didn't look real, but it looked really good the way they did it. The prosthetic they made for it. It was kind of shocking. And just like the attack of the Cockface Killer, this one has a lot of sex in it. It's almost. I almost think they're gonna go like just gonna make a porno eventually with all the sex they put in the movies. I mean, but that's fine. It just adds to the, exploitation of the movie. You know, yeah, like I said, it seems like they got real actors. Cause the guy who plays Depp Sheds, he was pretty funny, and he's just weird dude. He's not. I mean, to say he's a cop is just like just in name only, but it didn't bother me. But that was fine. That he's just a weirdo, and he's a pervert, and into all the weird fetishes and sex stuff. Actually, it did kind of add to it. It didn't detract from the movie. And let's see what else can I say about Goregasm. One thing I thought it was just a little too long. Some scenes drag a little bit. That's kind of nitpicking. I mean, that's the worst thing I could say about it. It's not too bad. I mean, I'd watch it again. And then thanks to my good buddy Derek who lent this to me. He lent me Attack of the Cockface Killer, this, and Grime Wave, which I'm going to watch next and review as well. Oh, and they seem to update Cockface Killer's costume a little bit, his mask. He looked really cool. And he's great. You really kind of root for him. Now, I did. I mean, he does kill people when they have sex, and he's a bad guy. But I mean, compared to the Clam, he's no worse than they are for the stuff they do. And though there is some pretty brutal stuff in here. The stuff with the glory hole is pretty disgusting and gross, and something you would not want to be involved in. The way they show it. That was pretty gruesome and horrifying if you really think about it. The ending, I mean, could be better, could have been worse. It was fine. The only thing I kind of didn't like, Mark. I like Pete, he was cool, but Mark just seemed kind of someone, if you met him, you wouldn't like him. Maybe, I don't know if that was the intention. But, yeah, I kind of didn't like him. His girlfriend was cute, though. She was pretty hot. And there's some other hot chicks in here. And, like I said, a lot of sex, a lot of nudity. So they deliver on those parts. And the gore, I think could have been a little gorier for me, I think. But, I mean, it is pretty gory. But Cockface Killer, he's really coming up in the world, I think. I can't wait to see Grime Wave, what he does in there and how they portray him. So, yeah, I totally recommend Goregasm. Yeah, like there's a part they show the posters on the wall. I saw Buzzcocks poster. They use St. Vitus music. I think there's a part where they're at a show. I think that was Debris Inc. The guitarist from St. Vitus, Dave Chandler, his other band. That's what it sounded like to me. I'm not sure. I didn't look at the credits. If I could stand that up. Oh man, and that was awesome. A lot of the background stuff. I'm getting kind of confused. I think in Stabbed in the Face, they show like a shelf full of VHS. But in this, yeah, I see a Buzzcocks poster and so many bands and stuff that I like. So it just made me like the movie even more. But yeah, I think they're at a Debris Inc. I would like to find out. I'm pretty sure it was, but I would just like to get a confirmation on that. But yeah, totally recommend Goregasm. He's um, the director, Jason Mathern. You know, you can just tell he loves horror, underground music, books, everything that I like. He likes. So it's a really good effort, and it deserves to be seen by fans of all these genres, and music, movies, all that stuff. So, you know, total recommendation for me. I can't wait to check out Grime Wave. I'll probably check it out after I do this review. So, you know, thanks Jason for making these movies. I had a lot of fun watching them. My friend Derek, really glad that he took the time to come over. Let me borrow that. I gotta take another drink. But I'll stop it there. You know, but, Terror Optics Studios. You can find them easily enough on Facebook. And I hope people like this review. But I hope, you know, if you're into all this stuff that I am, give Goregasm a try. Or start with Attack of the Cockface Killer. You know, you want to start at the beginning. So, thank you for watching, everybody. And I'm still waiting for my 25th subscriber for the Force Awakens Blu-ray DVD. You know, and I got other stuff to give away. But thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. I got more beer to drink.